afternoon. I'm back. I'm Taris. And our topic for this afternoon is about the volleyball team sport. And ang pag-uusapan muna natin ngayon ay yung about sa volleyball court. So what is volleyball court? The volleyball court is the court where the game is played on a smooth surface court, 9 meters or 30 feet wide, by 18 meters, 60 feet long, divided by a center line into two equal areas, one of which is selected by or assigned to each of the two competing teams. Players will not step completely beyond the center line while the ball is in play. Part of volleyball court. We have sideline, end line, tack line or strike line, center line, antenna, serving area. The serving area is outside the end line. After the volleyball court, now let's proceed to introduce the volleyball equipment. We have jersey shirt and spandex short, knee pad, shoes, volleyball, tie wrap or headband, bag. The very important equipment is the ball and net because we cannot play without this. Now let's go to the player's position. There are 6 players in each opponent and each of them has their own function. The first player is for setter, the second player is for the right side hitter, and the third player is for middle hitter, and the fourth player is for opposite hitter, and the fifth player is for outside hitter, and the last player, the sixth player, is middle blocker or libero. Now let's go to the fundamental skills. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Coach Teres. In this afternoon, I will teach you and demonstrate you the fundamental skills and rules that used in playing volleyball. Fundamental skills that I will demonstrate this time is the serving. There are 3 types of serving: underhand serve, overhand serve, and jump serve. And this is the proper way to serve. Underhand serve. An underhand serve is a type of serve in which the player holds the ball in one hand, swings the other in an arc motion below the waist, and strikes the ball from the bottom with a fist to put it in play. Next is the overhand serve. This is the proper way to serve. This is the overhand serve. An overhand serve in volleyball is a serve in which the player tosses the ball with one hand and strike it in the air above their head with the other hand. Overhand serving is more advanced than underhand, but that does not mean it's impossible. You won't master the serve right away, so be patient. Next is jump serve. The jump serve. The volleyball jump serve is a type of volleyball serve where the player increases the power and height of their serve by jumping into the hit. The next is passing, also called bump or dig. The next fundamental is passing. The first contact after a serve is considered a pass. The player who passes the ball is called the passer. Usually, a pass is made with a player's forearms, but can also be made overhead with 2 open hands. The next is setting. A set is an overhand contact of the ball, usually the second contact in a rally, made after a pass and serve receive or a dig in defense to redirect the ball to a hitter in the front row or back row by a setter to run the team's offense. The next is hitting. Hitting, also known as spiking, is a very exciting component to the game of volleyball. To improve a hitter position, players should spend time on footwork and swing to ensure the ball goes in the direction they want and at a high velocity. And now, the last part of our video is blocking. Blocking is a skill in volleyball used to prevent the opponent from a successful attack hit. A block technique is used to deflect the ball coming from an attacker. The blocker is trying to block the ball back into the opponent's court. And that's all for my tutorial. Thank you, Sir Tumbo.